pinag-aabangan to na makalabas na kami. Parang 1 year in the making na din. So, we're so excited na lumabas na.
Oh, okay, meron ba sa inyo na feeling nyo kinakabahan kayo? Kasi we saw the trailer just a few moments ago and I'm like, wow, they're tackling a lot of issues na multi-dimensional talaga. Would you care to share?
Kami medyo kabado talaga. Hindi naman pwedeng aarangkada lang kayo ng walang kaba. Importante yung kaba, dala-dala mo yun. Dahil kung wala kang kaba, wala kang pakialam. Oh. So, kinakabahan kami, but we're excited. Kinakabahan siguro dahil suspense thriller to. Feeling ko madali magpatawa, magpaiyak, pero mahirap manakot ng mga tao. So, I hope na yun yung mag-come across sa audience namin. And sana maramdaman nila yung takot na gusto namin ibigay sa kanila.
Yes, and speaking of pananakot, Jake, ano yung feeling mo you're most excited na makita ng audience from What Lies Beneath?
Wow, I'm very, very excited. Kasi matagal na namin, tulad nga ng sabi ni Sue, matagal na namin tinatrabaho ng show na to. And for me, I can honestly say this is the role I really prepared for the most. I immersed in a real prison for this. So, sabi ko nga, we're just so excited na it's finally coming. We're finally airing on the 17th. Plus Netflix pa, so thank you so much Netflix. And sana po help us spread the word kasi we only have a few days bago po umere yung What Lies Beneath. So sana po tulungan niyo po kami to spread the word that we're airing in October 17th. At sana po ma-enjoy niyo rin po once it comes out. Thank you so much po for being here today.
Okay, thank you so much, Jake. And to our other cast members, from watching the trailer a while ago, ano yung pinag-aabangan nyo rin sa paglabas ng What Lies Beneath? Yung mga audience reactions ba? Janela?
Audience reactions? Well, marami kasing aabangan talaga dito eh. May kanya-kanya kami talagang kwento, may kanya-kanyang storyline. Tapos iba-iba kami ng tinatakol. So excited kami sa magiging reaction nga ng audience. Kung sino ba yung magiging bias nila. Who are they gonna root for? Ayun, kanina sila makaka-relate.
Sa tingin mo ba, Janela, it'll be easy to pick a bias ba from our audience?
Easy? Siyempre, ako na. Ako na to. Hindi. We're all really different. So, I think, depende na lang kung kanino kayo makaka-relate.
Alright, thank you for that, Janela. Now for Kyla and JM, anong secret yung pwede mong i-give away about your characters naman for this show? Yung allowable secret for today.
Tinitingnan ako ni JM, sabi niya mauna daw ako. So I think I play Erica Melendez, that's the name of my character. So she's an attorney. And for me, I feel like for my character, her secrets are more about her childhood and about her family dynamics and her life from that era. And I feel like yung mga secrets niya yun, siya mismo hindi siya ready to face it. So, yun. Without saying too much, yun lang ang masasabi ko about Erica's secret.
Pero parang ang dami na agad layers,
yeah.
No? How about you, JM?
Hi, I play the role of Lucas Santiago, kapatid ni Edom. I think yung secret ni Lucas is yung kung paano siya nag-survive without his family, kung ano yung mga pinasok niya, ano yung mga pinagdaanan niya, and doon ma-reveal sa show.
Thank you so much for that, patikim lang sa amin, JM. How about you, Charlie? May secret ba na pwedeng isplok ang character mo?
Hindi pwede.
Hindi pwede.
Oo, kasi yung character ko dito yung pinakamapagpanggap.
Linaglag na lang niya yung sarili.
Oo, gano'n. So, hindi pwedeng ma-reveal kung ano talaga yung secret niya. Gano'n.
Okay, pero can you give us a summary of your character?
Okay, ako dito si Beth Mora. Teacher ako dito. Pero ang nangyari kasi parang dahil dun sa isang pangyayari na nag-change sa buhay namin lahat, na iba lahat yung pangarap ko. Ay, kumbaga may pangarap ako pero iba yung kinalabasan. So, yun, parang broken dreams yung tema ni Beth.
So, iba-ibang path talaga kayo. Janela, how about your character?
Me, I play Alice Miller. I'm a mother and a woman who deals with a lot of trauma. Kumbaga parang on the outside, parang perfect yung life niya sa tingin ng mga tao. Pero ang dami pala niyang pinagdaanan. So, yun yung matatakol ng character ko. And first mother role ko rin doon. So,
wow! Wow! Congratulations and relatable your character right now.
Yes.
And Sue, how about you?
I will play Mel Montenegro here. I'm the wife of Jameson Blake's character. Ang secret naman ni Mel is she belongs to an abusive relationship. So, it's for you to find out kung ano ba yung abuse na pinagdadaanan ng character ni Mel. And not only from her husband, but also from her parents. So, malalim din talaga yung mga hugot ng character.
Okay, thank you for that. Sue, how about you, Jake? We caught a glimpse of your character a while ago and konting context na rin from how you prepared for him. Pero ano pa yung secret na pwede mong i-share?
I think marami siyang sekreto talaga. There's a lot of mystery around the character kasi ano siya nakulong siya for something he didn't do for 14 years. So, hindi mo alam kung ano yung plano niya. You don't know how he's gonna go about it. Nakahanap na siya ng many justifications kung bakit niya gagawin ang gagawin niya. And it's relentless, it's scary, and he won't be stopped. So, ano siya, very, very interesting role. It's very different from anything I've done in the past kasi yung character na to, it's very internal. It's not external where we're physicalizing or being big with the acting. It's very, very internal. So, nakakatakot siya, and to be quite honest, parang it is really a heavy process to portray it as well. Yeah.
Kasi medyo point of no return na.
Definitely. It's hindi, parang he carries a lot of, marami siyang baggage, like serious baggage that it's not hard to imagine the thing. So may kita niyo rin kung paano siya naging produkto ng environment niya sa loob ng kulungan. And you can see na parang that can be for the good. Kasi syempre kaya nga may kulungan is to incarcerate people and be better. But that can go the other way. And then you're twisted in your planning for revenge. So for 14 years. So marami kayong makikita sa character, marami kayong misteryo na makikita. I will honestly say this is the hardest role I've ever done. And thank you Direk Dado, Direk Froy for the opportunity. Thank you RCB for casting me for this. Kasi pag nakita niyo naman yung character, hindi naman puro ako yung si Jake Cuenca, ganyan. You know what I mean? So thank you so much to my directors, the cast, and of course RCB for the opportunity for giving me such a big challenge of a role of Ego. So sana pa supportan.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much for that, Jake. And of course, let's not forget our dashing man over here, Reyes Matias. Can you give us a secret about your character naman?
So I play Marco Torres. Siya yung private investigator ni Erica. He's had his fair share of struggles in life, but you know, despite of the wall that he puts up between people, he's still a very sensitive guy. So.
Thank you for that, Reyes. Up next, we have Yves Flores. Tell us about your character, Yves.
Ako si Ryan. Asawa po ako ni Beth. Ryan Mora. Ako po yung killer. The joke.
Naglabas talaga ng
ako po si
secret.
Ryan Mora at asawa ko po si Beth. Ang story ko ay sasamahan ko po si Beth sa journey niya. Meron po kami isang anak, which is si Jewel. Darating po sa point na yung family namin mapapahamak. So, ako po yung protect sa akin.
Okay, thank you so much, Yves. Finally, Jameson.
Hello everyone, I'll be playing Anton Montenegro, isang celebrity host, husband ni Mel Montenegro. And I'm coming from a rich family, charming, pero might have a side na a lot of people would find unpleasant. But we'll see about that.
Okay, thank you for that, Jameson. Now that we have become familiar with the characters already of the cast, I would like to throw this question this time around to our creators, Ara and Benson. Kilala ang RCD narrative sa mga ganitong klase ng genre, from The Killer Bride and now to What Lies Beneath. What inspires you to do these kinds of genres, and do you use, or are you gonna integrate yung current events, the stories natin for What Lies Beneath?
Difficult one. Well, RCD narratives has always been drawn to stories that dig deep into human psychology. So, ito yung mga kwento na nagtatanong bakit ginagawa ng mga tao yung ginagawa nila when they are pushed to their limits. And yung RCD narratives, tahanan po siya ng MMK for for so many years. So it's expected that yung approach din namin sa What Lies Beneath is deeply rooted sa research and realism. So, makikita nyo mga events, current events, yes. We're not basing those events sa headlines, but in the world we live in, yun ang mas safe.
Thank you, Ara.
Actually, I've always been drawn to stories na featuring strong women. So, makikita yun sa shows ng unit, no? Ng RCTE narratives. But what's different for this show is the women we feature are not put on a pedestal. They're imperfect. They're very human. They make mistakes. They continue to make mistakes. And we will watch them try to redeem themselves and try to correct their mistakes from the past. So, yun yung kakaiba sa mga characters namin ngayon.
Thank you for that, Ara. Na-excite ako doon, nagka-goosebumps ako. It's a very good portrayal of women indeed. And now, this time, a question for our directors. Maraming nagbabalik teleserye dito. Kailangan niyo kumanoy ko. Sorry po. Maraming nagbabalik teleserye dito sa cast ng What Lies Beneath. At lahat ay magagaling at nagpatunay na talaga when it comes to acting. Kamusta naman ang experience na i-direct at makatrabaho ang cast? Direct Froy? Direct Dado first.
Ayun, some of them nakatrabaho na namin ni Direct Dado from Viral Scandal, Killer Bride, and most of them sa MMK, nung assistant director pa ako. Actually, yun na, nabanggit nila Ate Ara sa kanila, Benson, na yung story kasi comes with realism. Tapos, ang challenge namin doon ng cast is paano namin mabubuo yung mga characters nila. Siyempre, individually na hindi magkakanta, hindi magkakapare-pareho. Tapos siyempre, yung kung paano isinulat is complex kada character. I must say na with these gifted and talented actors, they made our job a lot easier. And at the same time, masaya magtrabaho kahit na napakabigat ng mga eksena.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Direct Froy. Direct Dado? Sige, sa kanila na lang po, Direct.
Actually, I have worked with them sa ibang mga projects, except for JM. This is our first time na I've been working with him. My experiences po sa mga actors, they're really fun to work with. Walang masyadong pressure sa set. Nagbibiruan, nagtatawanan, pero pag sinabing blocking na, take na, nag-i-in character na sila. Like, everyone, parang nakikita mo na si Edong, si Mel, si Alice, Beth, si Attorney, ito, siyempre, si The Best, si Jameson, saka si Rex, I've worked with them. And, of course, si JM, siyempre, first time ko siya makatrabaho. Parang, to be honest, medyo kinabahan ako kasi siyempre hindi ko pa siya nakaka-work. But sa workshop pa lang, nakita ko how passionate JM is. Yung lahat naman sila, parang unang tinatanong na sa akin, ano ba yung character ko? Paano ko ba ipoportray ito? Ano ba yung mga kailangan ipakita? Because just like what Ara and Benson said, their characters are very complex. Maraming mga nuances, maraming ito nga yung yung parang ang mga character hindi lang physical yung yung pinapakita nila, kundi very internal yung conflicts nila. So minsan parang pag sinasabi ka na parang dapat ito yung sinasabi mo pero iba yung nasa nasa nararamdaman mo, iba yung nasa gut mo. And they're very professional and they really delivered sorry ha, kung sabi ko outstanding performance because they really, yeah. And, saka medyo sila parang very patient sila na ilang takes, ilang whatever. Sabi ko nga parang we really don't settle for anything less. At saka lahat ng eksena pinaghihirapan. Walang madali. Kasi kahit pag binasa mo, parang ay, dali naman to. Pero actually hindi. Kasi yung mga nuances nun, matindi pa rin. And I'm so happy to have worked with them.
Thank you so much, Direk. Last question, follow-up lang to our directors. From your perspective or standpoint as directors, ano sa tingin mo yung biggest challenge ng actors with this kind of storyline and yung mga topics that are being tackled? Any of you can answer po, Direk.
I think the biggest challenge really is, this is not just a drama, or this is not just a comedy. It is more than that. It's, di ba, it's a suspense thriller. So, sabi nga ni Sue, sa kanila, madaling magpaiyak, madaling magpatawa. Si Beth, yan, yung character niya medyo kike-kike siya. Pero ang mahirap yung manakot, kasi it takes a lot of, alam mo yun, physical, and marami, hindi lang yung acting ang binabantayan, kundi pati shots, ang gulo, and everything, and ilang takes, and because of that, diba, parang ang dami-daming mga takes, ang daming mga shots and all that, and nakakatuwa na talagang game na game sila.
Thank you, Direk Froy.
If I may add, saka syempre yung mga characters nila, hindi pa naman din kasi talaga nilang na-experience, unless si Sue binubugbog. Si Charlie, teacher. Si Kyla, lawyer. Which is very hard na i-portray dahil syempre, ang trabaho natin ay sila ay mga artista. So, together with the team, with the creative, the production staff, talagang thorough yung research na ginagawa namin. Syempre, kami rin yung direktado. Very careful kami doon. Syempre, how? We are asking our friends na from mga lawyers, mga teachers, lalo na kami mga kapatid akong mga teachers. Ayun, kung paano namin i-handle, kasi syempre these are real people. We are showing real people para makarelate yung mga tao. And then, yun siguro yung isa sa pinakamahirap. Lalo na siguro yung maging preso dahil wala pa naman nakukulong sa amin. Ayun, kaya yun yung mga challenges na hinarap namin ng buong team. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Direk Froy. Okay, so before I start asking the questions from our friends from the media, let's all congratulate Janela Salvador because Open Endings won the Best Ensemble Performance Award at the 21st Cinemalaya Film Festival. So congratulations, Janela, and to your whole team.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so tara, magtanungan na tayo. Kyla, the first question is yours. So this question is from Alan Second Stars Photog. After doing action sa previous teleserye mong Incognito, anong i-expect ng viewers sa bago mong character dito?
Well, definitely it's a very different genre altogether. So I feel like the feel of the show is very different, and yung character ko as a whole, she's an attorney. She has a lot of layers emotionally, but I feel like the main thing in terms of acting-wise siguro, yung napapansin kong difference is dito na-challenge ako sa restraint. Kasi I feel like with Direk Froy and Direk Dado and I, we're very careful in plotting the scenes wherein Erica's able to really show her vulnerability. We want to show that Erica's the type of character na hindi masyadong emotional, which I feel like is quite far from a lot of the characters that I've played before, and even Max in Incognito was a bit more showy than Erica is. So I feel like in terms of comparison, for me, yun yung challenge ko dito.
Okay, thank you so much, Kyla. Up next, the question is for Charlie. From Alan sa Constars Photog pa rin. This is your comeback teleserye after you got married. So, kamusta ka naman being a wife? Na-miss mo ba ang acting? At paano ka nakaka-relate sa character mo dito?
Sir Alan, thank you. Actually, hindi naman ito yung first time kong ginawa after I got married. May mga nagawa din ako pero hindi pa lang lumalabas. Pero siguro ito yung first time ko na yung character ko din as a wife. So, yeah, nakaka-relate ako in terms of yung kung paano yung dynamics din namin ni Yves. Medyo ganun din kami talaga ni Carlo. And siguro, yun yung mga nagpadali din. Kasi hindi ko rin ma-imagine paano ko siya gagawin kung hindi ko pa na-experience, diba? Tapos, syempre, iba din kasi hindi naman ako teacher sa tunay na buhay. Oo, pero siguro nakaka-relate din ako na yung character ni Beth kasi may pagka-light, tapos may pagka-outspoken siya. So, I believe ako din talaga yun sa totoong buhay. So, ayun. Thank you, Sir Alan.
Thank you so much, Charlie.